Train your brain. Mindfulness meditation for anxiety and depression. Stress has a wide range of effects on humans, affecting us emotionally and physiologically. Studies have indicated that stress can occasionally be advantageous. In some circumstances, it improves our performance and increases our level of awareness. Stress, however, has only been shown to be advantageous when it is momentary. Long-term or excessive stress can cause mental health issues like anxiety and depression, as well as physical ailments like heart disease. Your body initiates a stress reaction when it senses danger or emotional distress. This may result in a range of physical symptoms, behavioral changes, and stronger emotional reactions. Physical signs of stress. Individuals respond to stress in different ways. Sweating, changes in appetite, and difficulty sleeping are a few typical signs and symptoms of stress. These kinds of symptoms are brought on by an adrenaline rush of stress hormones, which when released provide you the power to handle demands or dangers. This reaction is referred to as fight or flight. Adrenaline and noradrenaline are hormones that cause an increase in heart rate, blood pressure, and sweating. Your body becomes ready for an emergency reaction as a result. These hormones can lessen gastric activity and blood flow to the skin. Another stress hormone called cortisol causes your body to release sugar and fat to increase energy. You might consequently suffer from headaches, tense muscles, soreness, nausea, indigestion, and lightheadedness. In addition, you can experience palpitations, faster breathing, and a variety of aches and pains. You might be increasing your risk of heart attacks and strokes over time. These are the traits that humans have inherited from our prehistoric predecessors who had to be able to fight or flee from danger. You often see a recovery to normal stress hormone levels once the pressure or threat has passed. But if you're under stress all the time, these hormones stay in your body and cause stress symptoms. You cannot run away from a crowded train car or a bustling office. Thus, you cannot exhaust the defense chemicals produced by your body. These substances can accumulate over time and cause changes in your body that could be harmful to your health. The behavioral and affective consequences of stress. Stress can cause a wide range of emotions such as worry, anger, or low self-esteem, which can make you distant, unsure of yourself, or emotional. Periods of persistent anxiety, racing thoughts, or mentally going over the same topics again may occur. Certain persons undergo behavioral changes. They might act erratically, lose their temper more quickly, or become more violent both verbally and physically. You may experience physical symptoms as a result of these emotions, which might exacerbate your problems. For instance, severe anxiety might make you feel so ill that you start to worry about having a medical emergency. Recognizing the symptoms of stress. Everybody gets stressed out. However, it's critical to address it as soon as possible when it has an impact on your life, health, and well-being. Although the effects of stress vary from person to person, you should be aware of the following frequent indications and symptoms. An ongoing sense of concern or distress. Overwhelming sensations, inability to concentrate, mood swings or mood shifts, being easily agitated or having a short fuse, having trouble unwinding, depression, low regard for oneself, eating in excess or insufficiently, modifications to sleeping patterns, using illicit narcotics, alcohol, or tobacco as sedatives, aches and pains, especially from tense muscles, constipation and diarrhea, nausea or lightheadedness, reduction in sexual desire. Consult your general practitioner if these symptoms are persistent and you feel they are interfering with your daily life or making you feel ill. Inquire with them about the therapies and support services that are accessible to you. What puts one under stress? Stress can arise from a variety of circumstances. The most frequent ones have to do with relationships with spouses, kids, and other family members, money difficulties, and employment. Major life events and upheavals like divorce, job loss, moving, and bereavement can all lead to stress, as can a string of small annoyances like fighting with a family member or feeling underappreciated at work. Sometimes the causes are not readily apparent. You might consequently suffer from headaches, tense muscles, soreness, nausea, indigestion, and lightheadedness. In addition, you can experience palpitations, faster breathing, and a variety of aches and pains. You might be increasing your risk of heart attacks and strokes over time. Stress in relationships. Relationships provide us with a lot of support while we're under stress. But occasionally, the people in your life, whether they be a spouse, parent, child, friend, or coworker, can make you feel more stressed out. Things like persistent little fights and conflicts to more significant family crises like an affair, illness, or death in the family are likely to have an impact on your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Your stress levels may be affected as a result of this. Learn more about making investments in wholesome partnerships. Anxiety and depression are two mental health issues that are estimated to be the main causes of missed work, making up 40% of sick leave. 442,000 incidents of work-related illness in 2008 were linked to mental health issues, with an estimated £13.5 million in associated costs. Because of this, mental illness is now a major factor in early retirement and long-term sickness, and 20% of NHS personnel report mental illness as their primary cause of illness. Stress and money. We're under a lot of strain when it comes to money and debt, so it makes sense that they have a noticeable impact on our stress levels. Everyone has been impacted by the cost of living problem in 2022 to some extent. In November 2022, the Mental Health Foundation commissioned a study of 3,000 persons, and the results showed that 10% of UK adults felt despondent about their financial situation. Nearly 3 out of 10 reported feeling pressured, and over 1/3 reported feeling nervous. If you are concerned about how debt is hurting your physical and emotional health, you should also speak with your general practitioner or another reliable health provider. How can you manage your stress? Stress is a normal response to challenging circumstances in life, including issues at work, in family, in relationships, and financially. As we previously discussed, a healthy dose of stress can improve our performance under demanding circumstances, but chronic or excessive stress can have negative bodily effects. Reduced immunity, digestive and intestinal issues like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or mental health issues like depression can all be examples of this. Thus, to avoid long-term harm to our bodies and minds, we must control and maintain a healthy level of stress. Try implementing these actions when you're feeling stressed. Recognize when it's becoming problematic for you. You must draw the link between your current stress levels and any fatigue or illness you may be experiencing. Physical cues like stiff muscles, extreme fatigue, headaches, or migraines should not be disregarded. Determine the reasons. Look for the fundamental reasons. Sort the potential causes of your stress into 3 categories: those that have a workable remedy, those that will eventually get better on their own, and those that are beyond your control. Let go of the people in the second and third groups as well. There's no need to fret about things that you can't control or that will resolve themselves. Evaluate your way of life. Are you overcommitting yourself? Do you have any tasks that you could delegate to someone else? Is it possible for you to proceed more slowly? It might be necessary for you to rearrange your life and set priorities to avoid attempting to complete everything at once. There are also other methods that you can help defend yourself against stress. Consume wholesome food. Diseases linked to nutrition will be less likely with a healthy diet. Furthermore, an increasing body of research demonstrates the impact of food on our emotions. By making sure that our diets contain enough water and important nutrients for the brain, like vitamins and minerals, we can safeguard our feelings of well-being. Recognize how much you drink and smoke. They frequently make issues worse, so even though they might appear to ease tension, this is deceptive. Work out. Stress can be effectively relieved by engaging in physical activity. Even taking a short walk to the shops or venturing outside for some fresh air can be beneficial. Take a break. Give yourself some time to unwind. Saying, "I just can't take the time off," won't help if your health forces you to take time off later. Reducing stress levels requires finding a balance between your obligations to other people and your own needs. Pay attention. You can practice mindfulness meditation at any time and anywhere. According to research, it may help some people feel less affected by stress, anxiety, and other linked issues like sleeplessness, poor focus, and depressed emotions. The Be Mindful website offers information on nearby classes in your region along with a specially designed online mindfulness course. Obtain a good night's sleep. Stress is often accompanied by difficulty sleeping. Make an effort to obtain adequate sleep. Seek additional advice on obtaining restful sleep by perusing our guide, How to Sleep Better. Remain kind to yourself. Strive to maintain a balanced viewpoint. We all have bad days after all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Your support helps us create more awesome content just for you.